You're good.
We can hear the stream now.
Heck yeah, cool. I just gotta lower the music just a little bit.
I guess so. I guess then I'll turn it down.
It's up there. Right here.
Come on, lower the volume, please.
He's not able to go up right now because we've got presentation.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We got this. We got this. Good morning,
okay.
good evening, good afternoon, good time zone.
That's okay.
I'm here, I'm queer, I'm spreading cheer. It's your favorite catchy VTuber, Xana Kitty, here live from Weaboo Weekend in VR chat. Today we're doing a little bit of a presentation. I'm gonna talk about my web radio project, Catchy Radio, as well as host some interviews here in just a little bit. Now, for anyone out there interested, for anyone wondering, what is Catchy Radio? Well, that's what this is. Welcome to what is Catchy Radio? So, hi, I am Xana Kitty. I am a catchy VTuber who has worked in various different communities for VTuber fandoms, and most notably, like the nerdcore music scene, right? I've done podcasts, I've done interviews, I've done like music review content, and more. I've decided I want to expand on this, right? And so I started up Catchy Radio after like being inspired by some other stuff that I've seen, like Lo-Fi Girl Channel, Monster Cat, and like all of the stuff that happens in VR chat. And I was like, you know what? I want to do like as a separate thing the same stuff I was doing for like the nerdcore community, but on a broader scale. And so I started up Catchy Radio with the mission of creating a space where I can help promote independent talent from niche communities. So like VR chatters, VTubers, furries, nerdcore musicians, etc. Like people who are like in the outliers of like the mainstream, you know? And just really help get spotlight and recognition for people who honestly just deserve like more attention, right? That's the short of it. I started Catchy Radio at like the tail end of last summer. And so the entirety of fall, I was doing a weekly radio stream, a weekly radio music stream, where I would compile track lists and stuff from various artists, and like stream that with like details and everything. I would make constant playlists of like different genres or vibes, etc. And I make them available on both YouTube Music and Spotify, but also Idle. I don't have anything currently available on iTunes or Amazon. However, those three platforms, YouTube, Spotify, and Tidal, are are where you can find pretty much any catchy radio playlist. I multi-stream catchy radio to Twitch and YouTube. All of the VODs from the streams get saved to YouTube, so people can go back, check out the music, check out the artists that they enjoy. And yeah, that's how I've started. And hit the holidays, I took a hiatus. With the hiatus, it helps me sort of like recenter myself and like plan things out a little further, take what I want to do to a new level. And thanks to Weaboo Weekends, I have this wonderful opportunity to do one of the things I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's interview music artists, help people get to know the artists, their music, and help them get out to the audience that might want to listen to them, you know? Like, I feel like there's a lot of talent out there that gets underlooked or overlooked. There's a lot of people that don't put themselves out there enough or don't know how. Ooh, started sliding into the thing. But yeah. Other stuff I plan to do. I want to host like music events in VR chat, and eventually, maybe even down the line, watching where I am on time, maybe eventually down the line, like a year or so, maybe 3 years, I want to host like an IRL event as well, where it's just like music artists from the catchy radio community. So we'll see how things go. If this interests you, check out Catchy Radio on Blue Sky, YouTube, Twitch. We have a VR chat group, and yeah, a Discord server. The VOD of this, I'm gonna like trim down, edit, and post to YouTube. So if you're seeing this, like when it's uploaded, check out the links in the description, because that's where you can find like everything else Catchy Radio. And I guess with that said, we have our first interview here in a second. Alright, let me okay. Let me make sure I'm actually sitting in the chair.
I'll let you up when it's time.
Hey.
Yeah, sitting down, huh?
Yeah. Well, sort of sitting. Close enough.
Sorta.
Yeah. So anyways, chat. Join me in welcoming our first guest for today. Can you guess who it is? Tattoo Tracks.
Is it a furry? What? No way.
Is it a furry?
Hello, chat. I don't know. It seems like it.
これはfurry desu ka?
Hi. Yes. Yes. Hello. I'm Tatsu. I am apparently a furry currently, and I sometimes do music.
Yeah.
Only sometimes, though.
So, honestly, this is the first time I've done an interview like this, like in VR chat. It's also just been a while since I've done an interview, so like bear with me here. I'm gonna ask like a few basic questions, help viewers like get to know you, get to know your music, that kind of stuff, right?
Sounds good.
Let me double check one thing real quick.
Of course. And I already apologize in advance if my tracking goes ham. It's my first time in full body, so who knows? I might just jump out of my seat and you'll see it. Will look funny.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, let's get this out the way, okay? So Tatsu tracks. First, let's talk about your branding. How do you come up with the name Tatsu Tracks?
Oh, straight in the hard questions, I see. No, so at some point I was like, Tatsu is a pretty cool name, and well, I want to make tracks, so Tatsu Tracks? That's not how it worked out. No. First, there was Tatsu Tunes, actually. Before everything turned into music for me, I made animations, actually. And from that animation phase, I then went over to music, and I was like, what works with the TT brand instead of Tatsu Tunes? Tatsu Tunes sounds a bit too close to this name I already had, so I was like, how about Tatsu Tracks? And well, now we're here. I have this name, and apparently that tracks.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, I guess that does track. So, I guess next question. What got you started into doing music? And what sort of music do you do?
Ooh, what got me started is probably super easy to tell if you actually listen to my music or listen to my DJ sets. There's this one guy out there called Porter Robinson. I could now start yapping about that guy for about all day long. He's my idol. I love his music. I love his stuff. I love everything he does. And he got me started in making music. I actually have been into music for a long time. I started music back in school, actually, where I played the trumpet. And that at some point turned into, I want to do a bit more. So I started music production after hearing the newest, at that time, album, Nurture by Porter Robinson. Gave me the feeling of, I want to do that too. I want to also be on stage, do something cool. And I mean, here we are. I now DJ a lot of times on stage, even though it's virtually. It's still super awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got into the music. What music I do, it's always EDM. Or at least so far, it's always been EDM related. I am very variety driven in music because I can just hear a song and be like, that's a cool style. I want to do that. That's why I have like lo-fi and random drum and bass, like kawaii future bass, drum and bass, and kawaii future. I have everything. Nice. I've made everything, and there's a lot of stuff out there, or well, a lot of stuff in my music DAW, in my digital audio workstation that hasn't left. It hasn't left it. That is still very different, like mid-tempo, some synthwave or whatever, some darker type stuff. Also breakbeat out there. I love music, and I love just doing random stuff. That's why I have so much different varieties of music.
Honestly, that's pretty heckin' cool. Like, a lot of folks that I've met, like, musically, some are more in some folks are like more in a box where they just like stick to like something that's comfortable and just grind that. Like not as many people like expand that much. I very much appreciate that. Like I think the variety that you do is honestly pretty cool.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's easy to stick to what you like, or well, it's easy to stick what you can already do. There's a lot of failure in making music that is different every time because I don't know immediately how do I make up tempo when coming from making house or drum and bass or something like that. Then it's just why don't we try? And then you do it. It sounds like ass, but you did it and you learn from it. And that's a lot of what I have, like a lot of trial and failures. It happens, but that makes what is so great about it. You get a lot of stuff, but there's also the downside of you know a lot, but you don't master one key element, not one key genre, which is also quite hard, honestly. A lot of people like it when someone is very good at one thing and one thing only. So it's pretty hard to get through to people with your, oh yeah, I do all kinds of music variety, all kinds of genres, just because there's not this repetitiveness of, oh yeah, I know what he does, you know? So it's a blessing and a curse if I had to summon it up with the variety in genres, doing a lot of stuff.
Alright. So, I guess next, in terms of music stuff, is there anything in particular that either you have a project you're working on that, like, you're very excited for, maybe want to promote, or there's like an event or two that folks might be able to find you at like coming up aside from Weaboo Weekend?
Yeah, we have a weekend, nothing else. No. Music wise, there's a lot in my music drawer currently that I still need to perfect. Like, I need to perfection it. You get what I mean. I just need to get it done. That it sounds good and I like it. But there's all these songs I have, and I'm looking forward to them because I will be creating music videos with my friends with that. And there's this one specific song that I'm currently working on. It's called State of Emergency. I've played it multiple times already in VR, actually, as opening tracks. And it might be sooner than later that will release. I don't have a specific date yet, but it will release soonish. And for the event, yes, there's quite a few events that I am looking forward to, but I would probably need to disclose this. I am staff member of this group, and I will be saying this as well, 4 seasons. In August, actually, this year.
Nice.
It's a IRL mixed reality event. So it's in VR chat and IRL. It's in the Netherlands, and we're having a party there on the 28th and 29th of August. I might DJ or not. We'll have to see that, but I'll definitely be there because I kind of have to. And yeah, no, I will definitely DJ there. Probably not at the main event, but who knows? Maybe I will. You gotta wait until the lineup is out.
You will
Other than that, anything DJ related? Probably not. I don't think I have anything big currently on my calendar. I mean, my bookings are always open. Wink, wink. Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard that? Definitely. If you want to check this person's music out, check out Tatsu Tracks. I think on most platforms. Very simple name.
Pretty much in every. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if
It
you're
is.
in
It
the
is
Netherlands,
Tatsu Tracks all together. It's all together. It's not a space in between. Don't forget that, because
true.
I like doing that.
So, if you're in the Netherlands or if you're just a VR chatter, check out Four Seasons. If at the very
Hell
least,
yeah.
just to like have fun, really. Even if you don't want to check out this wonderful person, or if they're not there, like you can still go. You can still go have fun. I honestly might check that out. You said it's in the fall, right?
It's in August. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
at the end of
okay.
August.
At the end of August.
So if you're a furry, it's right after Eurofurence, like the weekend after. I think most people can tell what that means.
Alright.
Or at least most furries in that case.
Okay, so here's where I'm going to go with some other questions. We're going to get like a little bit more personal. So tell me more about like your persona, the design, inspiration, and such. I want to know more about this.
About this. Yeah, hello. It is me, Tatsu and a furry, because most of the time when I DJ, I am actually not in this avatar. I am normally a cat boy, and I don't know if that will fuck up my thingy, but I can show that, and then I will go into this one, because this one is the original Tatsu. Come on. Doesn't have face tracking. And it's a human. Oh, and it's very, very much smaller.
Oh, heck.
Hello. This is me
hi.
that I am normally. And, well, yeah, that one over there. This is what I DJ in.
Nice.
Right? And, yeah, because normally I'm not really, like, I started out as a non-furry in VR chat. Crazy. And
Imagine.
kind of built my brand in quotations on this little fella. Yeah, but he's not really optimized for VR chat or for VR. So I mostly run around with my lovely Nova Bert. That's what I called him at some point. I don't know why I did that. And yeah, my nickname is the trans flag rah. I mean, I pretty much am wearing the trans colors, as you can see. I really enjoy pink and blue, and well, the white is kind of in there as well. Initially, the colors were from the other avatar, actually. So technically, they're the same, but apparently not. And a lot of people just call me trans flag rah.
I will say I do love the color scheme. Like,
oh hell yeah!
I'm also trans, and so I see pink and blue, and I'm like, heck yeah.
That's real. I'm not trans, but I'm very much a trans supporter. I mean, hell yeah, you do you, besties. I love it. Maybe who knows? Maybe in a year of playing VR chat, some more. You never know. Finding yourself is great. So it's awesome. Yeah. Why a Nova Beast? I have no clue. People just threw me into this, and now I'm here. And it's cute. It's very cute. I like it. We had a phase like last year in December where my friend group were like, Nova Beasts, hell yeah. Like one of my friends is like, yeah, this is my rah, and I'm like, rah. I like that. So, yeah, well, now I'm a rah, a Nova Beast in trans colors. Yeah, it's pretty much the story behind this.
Alright, well, thanks for sharing that. One more thing I'd like to ask. Tell me more about, like, you as a person. Like, what sort of interests and hobbies do you pursue, like, outside of, like, the VR chat music sphere that you've found yourself in?
Oof. Outside of music and VR chat. Well, obviously, it would be gaming. I really enjoy playing some games, especially currently Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, the classic, also Zen Zone Zero, so all Hoyoverse games. I just tried out Arknight's, I think it's called Enfields, I think. Pretty cool. And also the Pokemon games. I really like Pokemon. Pokemon are awesome. And who would have guessed? My favorite Pokemon is Sylveon, who actually also has the same color scheme. Crazy, right?
I know, right? Imagine it being any other Pokemon when, like, you're so violently the exact same color scheme.
I know, right? It's actually really funny. No, Pokemon is really cool. If you're interested, my favorite one is Black and White. It's a great game. Pokemon Black and White, banger game. Other than gaming, there's also, well, you might see it in my visuals if you have seen my DJ sets. I'm a quite avid fan of anime. Love anime, watch anime. Have tried to draw anime and manga. I actually have read quite a few manga instead of the anime because they're just not out, you know, they're not animated. So I'm like, I need to read it. So I am pretty generic when it comes to hobbies. I guess the next best thing to music would be the event part of music. So anything related to setting up events, pretty much an event tech. That would also be a hobby, but nowadays I do that as a job too. So I don't know if I can call it a hobby anymore. I think. Do I do anything else than music? Let me have a think. I have no clue. I did stream for a while. I'm currently taking a break or a step back because I had so much to do at work. But I did do that and I enjoyed that, and I call that a hobby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right. Let me see where we're at on time. I will say, thanks again for doing this interview. Honestly, it's been pretty fucking chill. You seem like a really cool person. I've listened to some of the stuff you have out. I tried scouring for like individual tracks. I had to go to like your SoundCloud because your YouTube is like from what I remember, like mostly sets.
Full of DJ sets?
Yeah.
There is a release tab though. When you're on YouTube, you can go to releases and there's all my music.
You know what?
Normally it should be that way.
I haven't noticed it then. I'm also a little bit dumb. That's okay.
No worries. That happens. But yeah, I have quite a few DJ sets on my YouTube. Like, a lot. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
So, I guess I have two questions. One is just silly little question based off of like your interests and like the type of stuff that you do musically. The other is just to kind of wrap this up, right? So,
Right?
first question, I have to ask, because you enjoy anime and because you enjoy like exploring different like music genres and such. Why am I drifting? So because you enjoy anime and exploring different music genres, have you heard of nerdcore music? And yeah, I guess that's the question.
Nerdcore music.
I
Would
can
that
expand
be
on this.
like? Yes, please do.
Okay, so pretty much nerdcore music, modern nerdcore music is more of an umbrella term for like the thematic style of song. It did originally like its original roots comes from nerdcore hip hop, which was like just rapping about various nerdy things, existing as a nerd, etc. And has like expanded into like a sort of multi-genre umbrella term. So it's pretty much just music that you make that is like lyrically inspired by, to some degree, like just nerd culture. So like anime, gaming, stuff like that. Even just like pop culture. There's songs about like Amazing Digital Circus. There's songs about like Jujutsu Kaisen, that kind of stuff.
I see. Yeah, no. I haven't heard of the term, but I absolutely have heard of the music, for sure. I'm pretty dang sure that I do have quite a bit of that in my DJ library as well.
Oh, nice.
There's some good music out there, even nerdy music. Yeah, no, I definitely have some for sure.
All right. Well, I guess to wrap this up, so what is a good vibe you'd like to share with the audience? Like, just anything that comes to mind, just like good moral, good like anything, good motto.
Oh, that's probably the hardest question of today. Let me have a think, because I do need to think about this. Enjoy music. Yeah, enjoy music, because music is amazing. Doesn't matter what, doesn't matter how, whatever you love, whatever you like, enjoy it. Enjoy the music. And also, do what you like. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Do what you want to do. Thank you. That's it.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. You heard it here, folks. Enjoy music. Enjoy the kind of music you want to enjoy. Make the kind of music that you want to make. And don't listen to anyone.
Exactly.
All right. So, you are performing this weekend. What time will you be performing?
Actually, I am playing today. Yeah. I don't know the American time, but for me, it will be at 5 a.m. European Standard Time, Central European Standard Time. I think that is 11 EST, if I'm not mistaken.
So it'll be.
I don't know where Moomy is. Moomy should know, but nowhere to be found. Gone.
Yeah, you
It
know
will
what?
definitely
We
be
don't.
today, but it doesn't. What? May
Uh,
I? It doesn't matter because there's so many amazing DJs tonight. Please listen to all of them. Just enjoy the music. Same for tomorrow. Awesome DJs.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah. Be sure to tune into the Weaboo weekend streams. And if you are able to make it
11
to
p.m. Eastern.
if you are able to make it to the event in VR chat, do please come enjoy like all of come enjoy the people, come enjoy the music, check out the booths. We have a catchy radio booth here. Take a picture of it, post it on social media if you see this.
Oh, now you remind me. Yeah, Four Seasons. We also have a booth here. You can also check it out right here, back there. If you see it on stream, you can't really see it. But if you walk around that way, the booths are back there. It's pretty cool. Check them all out. I've seen the Club LA one. That wasn't interesting. Very insane. Italian. Crazy thing to do. Yeah, check them out.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you have a good show later tonight, or I guess tomorrow morning. For yourself.
I guess so. Oh, there goes my tracking. Come on. I guess that's fucked. Doesn't want to go back. Perfect timing. I'll just zoom out. Oh, I'm alive.
Everyone say bye to
never mind.
Tatu.
Oh, nope. Bye-bye.
Back here.
Go,
Go
why is
ahead.
it a
Go ahead.
Totsuken here? Oh, it switched.
Fun.
Oh.
My tracking died right at the end.
Oh.
Wait, 1 second, let me show your Abby real quick.
Of course. Let me try to sit down here. Yeah.
Oh, that is cute. That is adorable.
Oh, thank you. You.
I can't wait
Oh, I'm in
to
the
show
ground.
you on stream.
Gonna be lovely. Yes. Thank you.
Alright. So, we just finished interviewing Tatsu Tracks. Again, I will do my best to upload the VOD for anyone who missed it. You can also go back into the stream if you want to check it out. Check out Tatsu Tracks on all socials. And hi, I am Zayna Kitty. And this is Catchy Radio. We have a new guest. We're kind of just shotgunning these right now. So, everyone, put your hands together. Help me welcome Kit Kat Sings Meow. This absolutely just heckin' adorable cat girl.
Oh, thank you. No, you. I love your Abby. It's so pretty.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Mm.
So
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This is so cool.
of course. Oh, thank you. So, first off, how are you doing? I know.
Doing pretty good. I am glad that I made it on time somehow.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be here. And this work is so pretty. So I'm glad to try and check it out.
Oh yeah. I took a good look around this world earlier, before like getting stuff ready. It is very pretty. Like,
Mm-hmm.
again, chat, if you're seeing this, if you are able to get on VR chat, do please check out the Weaboo Weekend Worlds. It's so pretty. A lot of work went into this. There's all kinds of cool boobs and stuff.
Yeah, definitely worth checking it out.
Yeah, and with that, let's get into this interview, okay?
Yippee!
So, Kit Kat. First off, tell me about yourself.
Okay. Hi. Hello. My name's Kit Kat. I go full name Kit Kat Sings Meow because a Kit Kat. I sing sometimes meow on occasion. But yeah, I'm just a virtual choco cat girl. I have my community, the Kit Kat Cafe, where I host my gatitos and usually go ahead and perform to be able to reach the hearts of the people that I get to come across. Music's like my chosen form of expression, and I just love getting to go ahead and get to perform for people wherever I can, and also just provide a posy kind of vibe and environment for people to come by whenever they like.
Yeah. So, I've taken a look into like your socials and YouTube. You seem very cozy. Like I do want to say, of like what I've listened to, you have a very lovely voice.
Thank you.
Like, I was like, I've never heard of this person. I wanna hear their stuff. I clicked like the first cover that piqued my interests, Loser Baby. I was like, wow.
Oh yeah.
I have to get this person recognized.
No, that cover was super fun to get to do. When I first heard Losing Streak in the newest season that came out, I was like, I gotta get in that. I loved it like the moment I heard it. And yeah, I just love getting to cover songs like that. I'm like a pretty, I wouldn't say I'm fully into, but I think I'm crawling into like nerdcore and more like the nerdcore, but also Utaite kind of like saying just a mix of those two.
Yeah.
But I also like all different kinds of genres. So, but yeah, that's the jazzy kind of stuff. That's kind of my bread and butter for stuff that fits in. But again, I like doing all different kinds of genres. That's fun.
Oh, heck yeah. So, I completely blanked on where I was going for a second.
Wars. Ask me on the regular. I'm very scatterbrained.
So, Kit Kat, I have like basic questions to sort of like expand on this. I will say I think it's interesting you mentioned nerdcore. I was just talking about that with Tatsu like just a few minutes ago. Because that's actually like where my roots came from. In terms of like content and community, is the entire nerdcore scene.
I think that a lot of like musicians in this, and you'll see another one with Alex. I would say that he's also a nerdcore adjacent, but yeah, like I think a lot of us, especially in the VR scene, are pretty like influenced by that. I think it's just us having our mutual love for again like the VR space. Hi, Alex. You'll get to have fun with him later.
Cool.
But yeah, I think it's just shared like passions for that kind of stuff, and also all coming from similar interests. So yeah.
Okay, so tell me, let's expand more on you. First off, we're going to start with the basic question on your artist name. Where does it come from? What inspired it, etc.?
So it evolved throughout the years. At first, I was just Kit Kat. I think one of my friends actually named me Kit Kat. His nickname back in high school. They actually drew like the first concept of me back like about 10 years ago, back in like freshman year. Uh, and no, not in freshman, no, it was junior year. But yeah, they about 10 years ago, I took up as Kit Kat. It felt pretty good as me because I felt like, very sweets lover. I was embracing more like that lovecore kind of vibe. That's more my aesthetic. And I'm cat girl. It's very much like my personality. But Sings got appended when I just decided to do actual like music content, and then Meow got appended because Kika Sings got taken. So Kika Sings Meow ended up being the one that I ended up going with when I finally decided to debut as a VTuber, and V-singer. So that's what stuck. And I sing and also meow on occasion. Sometimes sing meows on occasion for very special occasions, possibly coming up soon next month. But yeah. That's pretty much me. I'm very, very simple. It's just me, silly cat girl, like to do a little singing.
Oh heck yeah, we love our silly cat girls around here. Gosh, so adorable. So so next question I want to ask is, well, you did kind of like go into this, so it's more just expanding off of that. So what sort of music like do you do nowadays, and what got you like interested in pursuing music?
All right, so it's gonna be a lot because I have interest in like all genres. I know that like some people say that like they like all music. Like I do genuinely love getting to take in and like adopt like and learn from all different kinds of genres. So I mean, I would say I started out doing like again more like poppy, and like even back in high school I did more again like musical, classical kind of stuff. But then I switched I switched into like taking up some more like pop, indie, alt, rock. Now I also sing in different like languages. Like I'm Hispanic, so I'll sometimes sing in Spanish. I'm also a weeb, as we are out here in Weaboo weekend. So I also sing a bit in Japanese. So whether it's genre or language, I just love getting to go ahead and take in a bunch of different genres where I can. So it really is like a little roulette wheel when it comes to me. I got some things like waiting for release that are definitely not like what I've released so far. And so it's really fun. Oh, I forgot jazz. Jeez. I've been taking up a lot of jazz lately too. But for what got me into music, I mean, I just have always really enjoyed it. For me personally, I wouldn't say I'm like the best speaker. I'd say I'm autistic, and so for me, talking and connecting with people wasn't really like my strong suit. And so for me, I always felt that when I'm performing, when I'm on stage, when I'm just in touch with like with music and getting to express myself that way, I'm able to, I feel like, much more effectively get to reach people's hearts, get to connect with people, get people to feel. And so that really like sparked that back in middle school, I think, is when I started singing. And before that, I actually took a piano, but I dabble every now and then now. But yeah, that's really where music really like sprung up for me when I discovered that I can, I guess, kind of sing back then. And I've been working at it ever since. Still working at it.
Oh heck yeah. Yeah. So one thing I'm curious about is I'm personally curious about like the lore of you being a chocolate cat. Because I don't know, it's very cute and very interesting, and I know like a lot of people usually like have lore behind like the identity that represents them.
Yeah, I think when I first was coming about figuring out Kit Kat, and again, like it was a play on the name, obviously, when it first came about. When I wanted to adopt like Kit Kat as me, I really wanted to hone in on, I guess, how, fun fact, in Japan, when it's around like test time, crunch time, they'll go ahead and hand out like Kit Kats to students to go ahead and like wish them good luck. And I really wanted to go ahead and be able to adopt that kind of nature. And also, I'm also just a big sweet tooth when it comes to me. So with my lore, I kind of feel like for me, I was like a big experiment. It kind of like falls into nature with how like for me, I personally like am very super curious about the world, trying everything and like seeing what there is to see. And eventually, I mean, for me, I just felt like what was my purpose to want to go ahead and as experiment chocolate cat girl out here in the world, was to go ahead and at least make the world like a nice space to just have a cozy space and an escape from, I guess, the craziness of the world. So that's where I decided to just hunker down and make my cafe. And it's a little quaint kind of like lifestyle, but I think for me, I'm pretty satisfied on the fact that even though I'm always wanting to try new things, see what there is to see, and hopefully bring some good luck to people where I can. I'm able to create like a nice cozy kind of space where I can create that for you.
Yeah. Honestly, sweet and cozy definitely seems to be like the two best descriptor words of you. Just from what I've seen so far, just from like interacting with you for a few minutes and seeing like your music and stuff. Just sweet and cozy. Perfect for someone named Kit Kat.
Thank you. I try.
So, I guess next question. I've asked this of Tatsu, I'm gonna ask this of you. This is where it gets a little, oh, no, wait. Yeah, I'll get into the personal questions, and then I'll get into, like, the other stuff. There's no real order to this. I don't need to worry about that. So, next question. What sort of hobbies or other interests do you partake in and pursue outside of, like, music?
Okay. Okay, so like music is a big thing. But again, like I said, I love getting to discover and like try out so many things. I feel like anything related to like the creative field is definitely like my interest. So whether it's so I've taken up many different roles before hunkering down to the cafe and doing my singing thing. So I've done I like making clothes, fashion design. I was a seamstress at some point, and that was really cool. I really like drawing. I like art as well. I did art for a bit, and I'm still coming back into it with my streaming as well too. I'm learning 3D modeling to hopefully create like the cafe and bring it to life. So that's exciting. What else do I like? I like gaming. I like watching anime because again, like I'm a huge weeb. Been a huge anime fan like since like I was a kid. Like grew up watching Sailor Moon while it was airing in Dragon Ball Z, and yeah. But yeah, I love getting to see what there is. Oh, I love food and cooking food and trying out food. I'm a huge foodie. Um, like I said, I have a huge sweet tooth. Yeah. Just ways to be able to see like the beauty that's. Oh, I love photography too. Sorry. Huge. I'm gonna notice. I get. So, I love. So I have so many interests. I have so many interests.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Like, pretty much just talk to your heart's content. Like, this is a means for like people to get to know you as a person and as an artist. That's why I do this. So if you just want to yap about like your interests for a second, go ahead. Like,
Oh yeah. No, like you'll see my gatitos, the gatito fam, which is my community. My gatitos know that I am huge yapper, mainly because I also have ADHD and like sometimes I'll forget, or sometimes I'll just go and ramble about special interests. So it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. But I think I've got a good general gist of the hobbies. Oh, I love trading cards too. Dang it. I love trading cards too. I collect like Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards. Look, I'm telling you, it'll pop up. It'll pop up out of nowhere. But yeah, those are my passions. I love it. I just love anything that's like either like nerd culture, like anime adjacent, anything Japanese kind of adjacent is a bird. Or creative adjacent wise, anything that there is to go ahead and learn, like I love it.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, that is very cozy. So many things. A lot of it's like stuff I like to do as well when I'm not doing like stuff like this, when I'm not doing content related stuff. It's like I'm playing a double bass. I do videography for events. I think having all of those multiple pockets that like you put yourself into is like very cool. Like, so I want to ask, what sort of stuff do you have going on, like a project or an upcoming event, stuff like that? What sort of stuff do you have coming up that you would be interested in, like promoting or talking about?
Well, I've got some collaborations in the works. Funny enough, coming up in performances later on tonight, my girly Lydia Melody is gonna be, I think, debuting a collaboration that we have for a cover of M4 Part 2 from Mass Effect, where I got to do the vocals on her production. And I'm super excited to get that release soon. We're gonna be working on getting that released pretty soon. But I'm just really excited to get to do more releases with friends, with people in the community here. There's so many amazing musicians out here doing incredible stuff, and it's cool to get to know them and to get to work with everyone and create some really cool stuff. Oh, I'm sure that Alex is gonna mention it too, but next week is gonna be a performance hosted by the Storybook Song Club. It's a group for musicians in the VR space, and we're holding a concert on Saturday, March 14th, I think is the date. So yeah, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. Oh, he's there again.
I'm not in there.
Oh, yeah.
So do check it out if you like.
Okay, so I will be definitely asking Alex more about that.
It's the owner after all, so he'll tell you all about it.
Okay, cool. So
Sorry, I got my audio.
now that this is out of the way,
Sorry, I just got my
Uh,
audio fixed in Discord. Forgot it was that long.
Shit. I already blanked on like the list of stuff I've already asked.
Mommy,
Oh, worry.
Heck.
why are you gay?
Where do I go now?
Why are you gay?
Hmm. He's trying to make me laugh so bad.
So, real quick, before we continue, tell the audience, where can anyone find you if they're interested in checking you out, checking your music, socials, etc.? Is that all just Kit Kat Sings Meow? Is it anything else?
Honestly, yeah. If you'd like to find me anywhere, just go ahead and search up Kit Kat Sings Meow. You'll find me on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. But for music stuff, you'll find me on YouTube and Spotify or like all different streaming services. I got a song up there, but a couple more covers on YouTube. If you want to catch me on streams, you can catch me every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch. And I got a Discord server where you can keep track of what I'm up to and also interact with the Gatito fam. We're always very welcome. And also, yeah, if you're in VR chat and want to catch what I'm doing, feel free to follow my group, Kit Kat's Cafe. You're more than welcome.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing that. I have a very interesting question based off of like some of what I've learned so far. So my question for you is, if you could collaborate with like any one artist, as just like your like dream collab, who do you want to work with and why?
I got you. My favorite music group is the Gorillas. So if I could possibly, before they retire, hopefully, because again, like a lot of my like favorite groups like Daft Punk, I was so sad when Daft Punk retired, but like at the same time, like yeah, it's great. But if Gorillas would be ever so like want to go ahead and possibly collab one day, that would be my absolute dream. That would be my absolute dream. I think like as an early inspiration, aside from like a bunch of different factors that led me to being a VTuber and virtual idol, I think them being a virtual band kind of like planted that seed like years ago. Aside from also loving like Vocaloids and being a fan of like Keys in the Eye and a bunch of different stuff that led me to finally becoming a VTuber. But I think Gorillaz would be great. Big fan of their music. Yeah.
Hey, honestly, pretty cool. Gorillaz is definitely easily one of my favorite artists of all time. They're easily like top 5. If I had to like narrow anything down, they're top 5, and that's hard to pick a favorite, especially when especially when you're like me and you're very musicism and like you listen to literally everything under the sun. I was raised off of a massive CD collection and shit, so like
I feel that.
So
like I remember when I first got asked that question, it was so hard for me to like cement down an answer because like I was like, oh my gosh, but like Muse or like Adele or like any like all these different like artists that I really inspire me, Bruno Mars, or like all these different artists that like really inspire me, and it's just like it's so hard to pick. But I think after getting asked that a couple times, I think Gorillaz would have to be top for me. Like just saw how much they've impacted me on that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. So looking at the time real quick, we got a few more minutes before winding down. So I'm gonna ask one more question and then like we'll work on wrapping it. So my last question of this interview is what is a good vibe that you'd like to share? Like any sort of moral motto, like any sort of thing that you think would help brighten someone's day to hear.
I think for me, I would want to encourage people to go after their dreams. You know, it may seem impossible when you haven't started it out, but it's important for you to feel okay with trying new things. It's not as scary as it seems, especially if you feel comfortable with an understanding that you're not gonna get it right the first time. But if you constantly stay curious and allow yourself to enjoy the things that you want, regardless on like how the world sees it, if it's something you're passionate about, let yourself learn it, and you'll be surprised how much you can pick it up and how much you'll grow. So yeah, always try out new things and go for what you enjoy. Go for your passions.
Heck yeah, that's honestly wise advice. Like, well, I know a lot of people have stuff that they want to pursue, and hearing that would definitely help give them a little bit of motivation, because it is scary to pursue stuff of interest.
And I guess I know that from my personal experience. I mean, like, there's so many things I want to try out, but I try to think that at least with setting as an example, just me trying things out and people seeing that, hopefully others will get motivated too in trying out the things that they want to go for. So yeah.
Right. So thank you again so much for giving your time doing this interview. I know there was like a little bit of a mix up at first, but I'm glad you were able to make it.
I'm glad too. This was really a really nice time. Thank you so much for having me. This was such a nice time.
Yeah, of course. All right, so you are performing this weekend at Weaboo Weekends.
I am.
When
I am performing tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm performing tomorrow at, I believe it is at I'm gonna confirm right now. I'm gonna confirm real quick. 9:30 p.m. EST. I was getting there. 9:30 p.m. EST. That's when I'm performing. Me and the goober back there you'll see later on are performing tomorrow. But also catch the performances today. Like I said, my girl Lydian Melody is gonna be performing and debuting one of our collabs in there. So do check out today and tomorrow. Hope you'll swing by.
Oh heck yeah! I can't wait to see Lydian like later then. But yeah, of course
she's gonna crush it.
Of course, if you're watching this, definitely be sure to check out Kit Kat Sings Meow everywhere you can. Tune into the Weaboo Weekend live stream if you're not able to make it to VR chat, so you can catch all of the wonderful music artists this weekend. And yeah, this is Catchy Radio. I am Zane and Kitty. This is Kit Kat Sings Meow. And this is interview 2 of Weaboo Weekends.
Thank you all so much for having me.
Yeah.
I'll take my leave. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime. I'm glad you had fun. So I guess we have to grab Alex here in a second.
My French.
Oh heck. Gosh. So it turns out I was having technical issues in OBS, so it stopped recording. That said, I still have a VOD. I'll work with the VODs after, like, later. We'll see what happens. So,
Okay.
hello everyone. I'm Zane and Kitty. This is Catchy Radio. here at Weaboo Weekends in VR chat. We've already done 2 interviews so far. Tatsu Tracks and Kit Kat Sings Meow. We have one more music artist for y'all. And I want to make sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. Is it Alex Gray?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure because there's like an accent over the A.
Yeah, technically it'd be Alex Groy, but I'm not like that.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure. So anyways, chat, everyone give a round of applause. Help me give a warm welcome to Alex Gray.
Howdy.
Howdy. Alright. So, before we get into anything else, Alex, tell me, how are you doing? How's your day been?
Pretty great. Can't complain too much. Had a good morning this morning. Ready to tackle the day. I've been tackling the day. Like 6:26. Winded down. Ready for the event tomorrow.
Alright. So, first I want to say, I really like the low poly aesthetic of your avatar. It's very cozy and kind of cute, right? Chat,
Thank you.
Look at this. So, I've also checked out your stuff.
Yes.
You make some pretty good tunes, honestly. Like, I was very curious. I did the same thing with everyone else. I scoured like your socials, YouTube, etc. And a couple of songs like, really stood out. One of them is like, I think it was Birthday Suit, was just honestly just
my
a
God.
heckin' bop.
I've tried to bury all my first songs into the in the Spotify vault, but thank you. No, Birthday Suit's a really fun song that I have a music video for it. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, I think I have seen the music video. If I haven't seen the music video, I know I've seen the lyric video. Yeah.
Cool.
It is a little difficult to hide stuff from me. I will find things even if it's folded.
Are you doing like a Nardwar?
Oh, not entirely, but you'd be surprised. Like,
It's like, I have this like baby bottle that you had while you were 3 years old. Can you talk about that? It's like, oh my God, where did you find this?
Yeah. So, honestly, I wish I could do that. I wish I could be like that level of just unhinged, kind of like knows everything about you before you can think it.
I've found this other sock that you've been looking for a while. It's like, how are you in my house? That's the only way you're in my house. Just like to the point where it's just like, it gets to like, it's like, I have this toothbrush that you used this morning.
Yeah. So, I want to get around to asking like some of the more basic questions.
Yes.
So, just general question, like short summary kind of thing. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am a singer-songwriter in Atlanta, Georgia. I write music. I've been writing music since 2021, really. I've been, well, a little less, like maybe 20.
Like when I say I have ADHD, like
Started writing down there. That was during the pandemic, and I sort of fell into the like VR chat world, and while I was exploring that world, I found some really lovely friends that helped me figure out who I was as a person, and helped sort of pursue my passion while we were all stuck inside. And they helped me, like, yeah, they helped me start off Alex Gray as a comic. I still don't really know who Alex Gray is going to turn into, but I am excited for the future.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of excited too. I can't wait to see like where things go for you, like moving forward. You've had a hell of a start based off of like what I've seen so far. It's only up from here, man.
I'm excited. I have a bunch of songs that I'm in the vault that I'm gonna this summer.
Nice.
I've got the whole concept, the reason why this character exists. I've been able to sort of weave it in to my music finally, and I've got a bunch of like anime music videos and a couple other videos. I'm sort of in virtual reality.
Alright, so my next question, we're going to like sort of delve deeper into all of this. So my first question is, Alex Gray, how does this name originate? Where did it come from? What inspired like this character, this persona?
I feel like it's a little disappointing. Well, Alex is my name, Alex. And then Gray, well, it started off Gray being like this, like an online name I would use for when I was really young. I would usually go by Gray. And I wanted to sort of take both of my worlds, like the real world and my online world, sort of smush them together. So I was like, Alex Gray, and they're like, I'll just do Alex Gray, Gray. And then I looked online, and there was like 3 or 4 other artists with the exact name Alex Gray, and I was just like, oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll do Alex Graey. And then there was like 2 artists that had like 1 million followers, and I was just like, oh, okay. I'll just put a little circle on top of the A. So that's what happened. And then I kind of wanted to be more. I guess I liked what that did to the name, and it gave a little bit more of like a outlook to it, because I kind of wanted to. I don't know, a little bit more all over the world travel, etc. That would be
Right. Makes sense. Honestly, it does. When you put the O over the A, like that, it's a lot easier to just find you. Like.
Yes. But people are like, I don't want to put the O over the A. It's too complicated. If you don't have like a Mac or like you don't have an Apple thing to like do like Tetris with your.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say it's disappointing. To learn about. By the way, I think it's very neat. Because you kept trying to do this one name that you wanted to use, right?
Yeah, I overheard Kit Kat talking about the same issue.
Yeah, like honestly, I know so many people who have had similar issues. I know one artist named Priest who it's FREECED. But because of every other platform already having someone named that, they have to like come up with different iterations of that name. So like their Twitch is FREEEEEECED. Freeze.
And it just progressively gets longer and longer as time goes on.
I can't wait for like one day Freeze is like, you know what? I'm gonna add a few more E's, see if anyone notices.
It'd be really
think
funny
that'd be
if
funny.
they ever made an album. What are their pronouns? You?
They, them.
They, them. I would be really funny if one day they make an album and the artist's name is just like Free, and then they added like a little extra thing onto the album cover specifically. Just Freeze.
Yeah. So, let's see. Next question, we're gonna dig a little deeper. Tell me more about the music you make and what inspired you to take the route of like going into music.
Going into the route of music, I have always been musically talented. I've been always been musically talented at a young age. I was always able to like go past and play in front of a crowd and sing. I was a singer. I've been singing ever since I was like 4 years old, and I've been in chamber choirs and all since I was since I was 4, all throughout college. So music has been a part of my life for a while. Where I decided to create and make my own voice was during like halfway through college. I was actually getting a degree for pre-med, so I was planning on going to med school. Instead, I decided to finish college with the. I started off folk pop music, specifically tailored to the 60s and 70s. And because I felt like.
So hold up that for a second. I just wanted to say that I wanted to make sure I heard correctly because your voice kind of clipped for a second. You said like folk and pop, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Continue.
Yeah, so I was like Cat Stevens, James Taylor, Bob Dylan, Simon and Garfunkel, all of those kind of artists have like a folk pop aspect of them, and I kind of wanted. I fell in love with the ability to just have a voice and a guitar, and that's all you need. And I kind of fell into that world for. I met a producer called Midnight Drift. Him and I got along well with. We started working together, and he introduced electronic, or like electronic pops vibe. That's what he's. Then I started to sort of adapt and make music. Nice. And make music with him, finishing, like, we worked on a lot of songs together. I helped finish some of his songs because I was really good at writing melodies. He was really good at being and producing, really great with synth, great with, are able to polish things at a professional level. We sort of yin and yanged there for a little bit, and then I was able to just work on my own things and as well, and then now I'm collaborating with musicians from all over the world, and I'm grateful.
Hey.
The inspirations.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I heard you take a pause. I thought you were done for a second. I'll let you continue this.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The inspirations come from really just whatever comes to my head. In reality, it's kind of like it feels a little bit like freestyling in the sense like you come up with a with a chord progression, and then you let that loop while, and then you basically just utter a bunch of gibberish for as long as you can, and come up with different forms of that gibberish for as long as you can until you come up with a chorus. And then once you come up with a chorus, you're like, huh, that's interesting. That makes me think of the X, Y, and Z. And then you build a story from that. So it may be things from my subconscious, but it's not. A lot of my music doesn't necessarily have to do with me, but it could be just a possible scenario of like a villain, or of like a fisherman out in sea or something, whatever I can come up with to create a good story. And then usually once I finish the song, it submits itself something that communicates something out. But most of the times it starts off as...
You know, it's funny. Like, sorry if I interrupted. I just wanted to let you know that I have a little bit of like ambience going on in my stream, like just to fill some of the little bits of silence. And Storybook was just playing.
I actually have an album specifically for the ambient stuff. It's all for a video game that doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, I have checked that out a little bit. I didn't finish it completely, but I did like the bits that I did here. I've also shared it with one of my friends who's very interested in like that particular kind of music, and she really likes it.
Stay tuned, because there's gonna be a video. There's gonna be a bunch of little like music videos that are going to come out for each one of the songs very soon. I'm excited about that.
All right. So, I guess next question, we're going a little bit more personal. So we're moving away from like the music and your identity and going more just into you, right? So my question is, what sort of hobbies or other interests do you pursue outside of like the music sphere?
Well, I recently got a Game Boy Micro.
Oh, nice. I haven't touched a Game Boy Micro since I was in Florida. That was ages ago.
But I have been blessed with the ability of finding hobby. So I love... I've recently gotten into Polaroids. I've been taking Polaroids from all over the world, like from Japan. And I've been able to give me a little bit of a collection, and so I'm planning on turning them into actual gallery art piece. So, because I'm just curious to see what they look like blown up. So I had a gallery company help me take some of my Polaroids and get really high quality, so I can put them in frame. See what. So that's a hobby that I'm trying to turn into something. And another hobby of mine, like I said, Game Boys. I've got a Game Boy Micro, a GameCube, a Game Boy Advance, Boy Advance SD. I don't have a Game Boy Color. And then pocket watches. I've recently got a decent amount of pocket watches that I've collected from my grandparents. That's been kind of fun, getting to know where it comes from, the history behind that. I also love clothing textures, like finding different qualities, like going to like inexpensive places to find different materials, like cashmere, silk, or wool, like organic materials, and seeing what you can with them.
Okay.
It's really cool to be absorbed in seeing brands and stories and how, because like at the end of the day, like anybody can make, like if you really take your time, anybody can make a sweater. Anybody can make I mean, not anybody. There's a lot of people that can make sweaters, but what people really buy, this goes for all the musicians out there, buy story behind what you're doing. And if you can tell a good story, people will become invested. I'm obsessed with finding out people's stories and how I can create a better story with work, and so I try to put that in what I do.
Okay. I will say, I won't ask you to repeat much. I will note that some of the stuff that you are saying is kind of clipping. I am getting the gist of like what you're saying though, so it's not
Oh
a big
no!
deal. I just wanted to make sure
Is
you
it my
were
voice?
aware.
Hold up. Okay, how about now? Well, you won't be able to tell until we actually do it. But majority, like I said, it was majority Polaroids, clothing. So my hobbies are Polaroids, clothing, materials, specifically about their brands, like how a brand tells the story to sell their products. I've also been really interested into Japanese teas. How am I clipping anymore?
Oh no, you are very clear currently. Thank you.
Okay, cool. I've been a little obsessed with matchas recently.
Yeah. Gosh, if we were like doing an in-person interview, I would probably ask to see like your favorite.
Oh, I
match.
would have already made you a hojicha or a matcha or a ginmatcha.
Oh gosh, I would love a matcha.
Oh yeah, I know how to make them now. I know how to make them well. And I am also obsessed with finding things as I've gotten a little older, finding little rituals that you can do throughout the day. And I think taking your time and making like a matcha or making like a coffee or whatever, something that's it puts control into you, into your hands, and it also keeps you like almost like in like just a practice that like you're not. I've almost gotten okay with doing dishes at this point because it's like, all right, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just doing this. This is what I can control. Like, but yeah.
So, sorry, my mouth is getting a little dry. I'm gonna have to grab my water bottle in a second. Okay. So, gosh, I have been talking for over an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
No, you're fine. That is just me like more giving a statement, pointing out the obvious than anything. So
I have a lot of hobbies.
yeah, I think it's good. I think it's fun to have a lot of hobbies, especially because some days you don't want to do like the same 2 or 3 things. Sometimes you want to just do something else for the day, you know? That's often what I do. Like
Absolutely.
I've said this.
My ADHD brain does not allow me to stay consistent.
Yeah, I've said this with Kit Kat. Like I find the putting yourself in like multiple pockets kind of thing like very interesting. Like especially because like you as a person bring like your own thing into each pocket that you delve into. And then like people who are in the same communities as those pockets will uh like they get a little piece of you and whatever they observe from
You get a little
that
piece
pocket.
of how,
Yeah.
what you can bring to the table, and how you you can help within your own special way of making somebody's day a little brighter, or bringing something to the table that people weren't aware of, or creating a moment of peace in a world of chaos for someone, in your own special way throughout special pockets. And however you do that, whether it's through a podcast or whether it's through your own music, it's your way of kind of contributing, or contributing back to the world that has given you so much.
Okay. So I have another question, okay?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
What-
I'm like really focused right now. I'm doing
So,
my best to listen.
what sort of stuff do you have going
on?
on, like, that you're either working on in terms of a project or that is upcoming event that you're excited for? We're running a little bit low on time. I started a little later because of technical difficulties. So we'll kind of just
Understood.
run through this
I'll be
real
brief.
quick.
So I've got Storybook Song Club concert on March 14th. Please come.
Here.
All right. And then, I have also a bunch of songs I'm going to be releasing in the summer. But Storybook Song Club is my little baby. It is a place where musicians go to meet other musicians and get to see some of their work. There is we regularly host album release parties and music video parties. So if you are a VR chat musician and you want to display some of your music, if you have a release coming up soon, please reach out to me. You can join my group, or you can join my Discord, Storybook Song Club, and just come out, and I'd love to see your stuff.
All right.
But yes, March 14th, please come.
It's great.
It's gonna be in VR. It's gonna be good.
March 14th. You'll heard that here. Oh yeah. So you are actually no, I'll ask that a little bit later. So next question, just real quick. What sort of give the audience here a good vibe, motto, moral, anything that you feel that like people will deserve to hear, or you think would make someone's day.
And I happened to see who they had for that, and I saw
what a tall order.
Chaz and Mr. Pringles, and I go.
There's a lot of terrible things happening in the world.
I go, oh my god.
But I think that'll always be the case. And there's something that you have to understand while going through life, is that you can let things get to you, and you can let things bring you down, or you can bring your own happiness into your own world. I think the most important thing that I've learned is, in order for you to change the world, you have to change yourself for the better. And then once you change yourself for the better, you will be able to help change your community around you, and then they will help change the world in return. So it's very important for you to take time to focus on yourself in order for you to be able to help others.
Yeah. Honestly, I absolutely agree. One of the things I am very much for is like self-care. Like, take care of yourself. You can't take care of others until you take care of yourself. You can't take care of the world, but you can take care of like what's around you. and that is a good. That's one of the good aspects of like having a community, is like you can have people who like stick with you, help support you as you're working on yourself, and in turn you can help the people around in your community.
I would also love to leave with a quote as well, that I really like and enjoy. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So this quote, I've come to be fond of. It's from George Bernard Shaw, and it says, "I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations."
Uh, that is honestly like well spoken. Where does that quote come from?
George Bernard Shaw. It got introduced to me. I think it was a YouTube short, as all those strange things come from. But I think Alan, was it Alan? No. There's a guy. His name escapes me. It's not Jim Carrey, but it's somebody else. But anyway.
So, let's wrap this up then. So,
Okay.
Tell everyone this. What are your socials? Where can people find you? And what time are you going to be performing here at Weaboo Weekend?
I'm going to be performing at Weebie Weekend tomorrow at 9 p.m. right before Kit Kat. And it's going to be really fun. You can find me on Spotify, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, on VR Chat as Alex Gray, Graey Music. Alex Gray Music, Graey. Both A and E. Both A and E. But yes. And then let me see. Anything else? Nope, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the interview. I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Say goodbye to everyone. This is it. This is your final moment. All right. Thank you all so much for checking this out. I have like I can wrap this up in like a minute. Okay, so if you've watched all the way through, actually I don't know why I'm saying that. So if you've been watching this, check out Weeboo Weekend this weekend. Today and tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of wonderful music artists performing, including Tatsu Tracks, Kit Kat, and Alex, right? So all three people we just interviewed, right, as well as several other wonderful talent. Let me swap camera real quick. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Oh, heck. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do it from here. Alright, so again, I have been Xanakitty, your wonderful catchy VTuber. You can check me out at twitch.tv/Xanakitty, youtube.com/Xanakitty, or just like type in Xanakitty.tv. That is my merch. It is my merch shop, and it also provides you a list of like all of my available socials. So if you are interested in checking me out outside of Kitschy Radio, Xanakitty.tv. And yeah, this has been Catchy Radio. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. Bye, everyone.